Ed Sheeran shared a rare public display of affection with wife Cherry Seaborn as they kissed at the 2022 BRIT Awards with MasterCard at London's O2 Arena on Tuesday. The singer, 30, dedicated his Best Songwriter of the Year gong to wife Cherry, 29, who he married in 2019, with Ed praising his other half on the stage. Thanking his colleagues and loved ones, Ed said, "My wife Cherry, at the drop of a hat will came to a secluded studio in the middle of nowhere where we'll just write song after song. Thank you, you're the best." Pop star Ed, who shares daughter Lyra with Cherry, opened the Brits on Tuesday, with the musician saying it was his teenage fantasy to do so. He said, "I'm really excited to be back. They offered me the opening slot and my genre is acoustic and I was sort of like, opening a show acoustically is not the one. So I asked some friends to join me. It's kind of like the music I grew up listening to, so I'm kind of living out my teenage fantasy on stage tonight. It's kind of like a full circle moment." He added, "The first Brits I came to was 2011 and I was just signed to Warner and it was Plan B's year. And I just remember Adele did Someone Like You and I remember sitting there for that, which was incredible. The first time I came as a performer was exactly 10 years ago and I just remember it being out of this world. It was a huge night for music at the BRIT Awards on Tuesday evening, with Adele taking home 3 gongs at the O2 Arena, including in the first ever Genderless Artist of the Year gong after the male and female categories were scrapped. The Easy on Me singer, 33, also won the award for Song of the Year and the coveted Album of the Year after being nominated for 4 gongs along with Ed Sheeran, who gave 2 performances on the night. The ceremony kicked off at 8 p.m. on ITV and was presented by Mo Gilligan for the first time, with Maya Jama hosting the red carpet. The show got off to a bang with a spectacular theatrical performance from Ed with a new version of Bad Habits, for which he was joined by special guests Bring Me the Horizon. With medleys and music legends at the heart of the Brits' on-stage performances, Anne-Marie, who fell over during her performance, and KSI along with Digital Farm Animals delivered a show-stopping 3-song set whilst rock royalty Liam Gallagher braved a helicopter to the O2 Arena to perform his new single Everything's Electric. The 2022 BRIT Awards was truly Adele's night and she performed a stripped-back version of her power ballad I Drink Wine before winning 3 awards, bringing her complete tally of BRIT trophies to 12 since winning the first ever Rising Star Award in 2008. Adele was presented with the prestigious MasterCard Album of the Year for the 3rd time, having won for her previous 2 albums in 2012 and 2016, the only solo artist in Brits history to have won this award 3 times. The songstress also became the first ever recipient of the Brits' inaugural Artist of the Year award, with her 3rd victory claimed with the win for Song of the Year for Easy on Me. The international counterparts to these new categories similarly saw 2 unbeatable global artists celebrated, with Billie Eilish picking up International Artist of the Year and Olivia Rodrigo presented with International Song of the Year for Good For You, the biggest-selling international single of the year in the UK. International group went to Silk Sonic, the collaborative superduo consisting of US artists Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, making her Brits debut both on stage with an electrifying 2-song performance, and in this year's shortlists, Little Sims was presented with Best New Artist, beating off competition from Central C, Griff, Joy Crooks, and Self Esteem. She was joined on stage by actress Emma Corrin. The Mercury Prize-winning London band Wolf Alice won Best Group, the second year they had been nominated in this category. The 2022 BRIT's Rising Star shortlist saw 3 incredible female artists compete for the coveted prize, as chosen by critics and heads of music to identify the future stars of British music. Winner Holly Humberstone got to perform to her biggest audience yet with a rendition of her new single London Is Lonely, and was introduced on stage by last year's Rising Star recipient, Griff. The Brits in 2022 saw a number of changes to awards categories in order to create even more opportunities for artists to be recognised. The recipient of the Brits' first ever Songwriter of the Year award tonight went to Ed Sheeran before he performed a second number, The Joker and the Queen, later in the show. Having picked up 2 awards last year, Dua Lipa was awarded with Pop/R&B Act, and having received her first ever Brit nominations this year, Becky Hill was awarded Dance Act. Alternative/Rock Act went to Sam Fender, bringing his UK record label Politter's tally of trophies up to 5, who later in the show went on to wow the audience with a performance of his top 10 hit single 17 Going Under. British rap royalty Dave was presented with the award for hip-hop/grime/rap act by Arsenal legends Ian Wright and Bukayo Saka, and closed the ceremony with a triumphant performance of In the Fire, where he was joined by fellow rappers Gets, Giggs, Fredo, Kanye, and Meeks. Presenters on the night included Courtney Cox and Johnny McDade, Brian Cox, Vicky McClure, Jodie Whittaker, Mo Farah, Tom Daley, and Ronnie Wood.